Rodriguez doing everything in her power to beat down Io Sky. It has been physical dominance by Rodriguez. And that shote by Io Sky stuns Raquel, who's up on the top rope now. And now the genius of the Sky, who's already won one match in this gauntlet. With a Hurricane Rana, taking down Raquel.
Io somehow able to tap into those energy reserves. She's found something else from the top.
Sky with a missile drop kick. Rodriguez is off her feet.
And the adrenaline is pumping through the genius of the Sky.
And she's got the fans in Seattle coming out of their seats. Bullet train attack. Now it's Raquel on her heels. And Io, once again, going to her bread and butter. Up to the top rope. Looking for the over-the-moon salt. And there's Judgment Day's Liv Morgan. And that distraction allows Raquel Rodriguez to take advantage. That's right, Liv. Here comes the world champ, Stephanie McCare and Liv Morgan. They meet in 40 nights in WrestleMania, but the brawl's on.
Getting a little WrestleMania preview, an appetizer, if you will. La Primera bringing the fight to Liv Morgan.
And now Io Sky perched on the top rope as those two continue to fight. Io Sky now.
Inside cradle.
Roll up of Raquel. Io got it.
Unbelievable.
Raquel Rodriguez has been eliminated.
Raquel was distracted by the Liv Morgan situation, and Io Sky took advantage, and now Raquel is ticked off.
Well, Raquel can be as ticked off as she wants. The fact is she was just bounced from the gauntlet match.
I told you about the chip on her shoulder. Raquel Rodriguez.
No.
Driving Io into the ring post, and Io still has to compete in another match, or a number of them.
Good luck with that. Rodriguez muscling up Io, and a Tejana bomb
on the apron. And finally, some officials rushing down to the ring to get this out of control and upset Raquel Rodriguez out of harm's way. And Io Sky now has another match that immediately begins, and it's Ivy Nile.
And Raquel essentially just handed Ivy Nile a victory on a silver platter. Smart decision, Ivy.
Cut, rolling her to the cover, hooks both legs. Ivy Nile's eliminated Io Sky thanks to Raquel Rodriguez.
Sky has been eliminated.
How smart was that by Ivy Nile?
It was brilliant. But the road to the top not going to get any easier for Ivy Nile.
Bayley's buddy, Lyra Valkyria, not successful in this gauntlet match, but Bayley would love an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. She said last week, Corey, you win the Intercontinental title, you punch your ticket to WrestleMania. Bayley says she's missed out on WrestleMania, of course, last year after the attack by Becky Lynch. And now, Bayley looking at her one-time friend, perhaps feeling sorry for Io Sky, and Ivy Nile takes advantage.
If we learn nothing from Raquel, is that you can't take your eye off the ball at any point in this matchup. Bayley paid too much attention to Io and is now paying for it.
And it's Ivy Nile in control as this gauntlet match continues. And again, Corey, Bayley and Io Sky, once part of the group known as Damage Control. They obviously had a falling out, but Bayley seems to still care about Io, and that may cost her.
You're absolutely right. That's become something of a recurring theme in the career of Bayley. She is a little too empathetic. Maybe if Bayley looked out for number one more frequently, she would be champion more often.
Ivy Nile, who's had a couple of Intercontinental Championship matches in the past, in her first gauntlet match here tonight. Bayley is in her fifth gauntlet match. She's actually won one in her career.
Well, we talked so much about the improvement recently of Raquel Rodriguez. The same has to be mentioned for Ivy Nile. Despite failing to become Intercontinental Champion in recent months, she continues to improve. Everything she does in the ring is a little bit better than the week before. She's going to be a force.
I completely agree. She's going to be a champion at one point in her career as Bayley now Delivers forearms to the face of Ivy Nile. Whipped across the ring. Bailey telegraphed that, and Ivy took advantage.
Ripping Bailey down by her hair. Love the intensity.
Yeah, the viciousness of Ivy Nile of American made. And now Bailey into the corner, bounced headfirst off the turnbuckle. And again, I got to give Ivy credit for the way that she took out Io Sky. I mean, the rules of the match, the next match begins as soon as the match before it ends, and Ivy took advantage of it.
Ivy now just punishing Bailey.
Sent across the ring.
Big forearm rocks Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey hasn't been able to get back into this matchup since Ivy took advantage early on. Cover now by Nile. Bailey kicks out.
Ivy Nile's offense is so explosive, so impactful.
And of course, Becky Lynch still mouthing off on social media. She just sent a note moments ago. Bye-bye, Looney Lyra. And of course, after the elimination of Lyra Valkyria.
Looney Lyra. I think that one might have some legs to it.
I wonder how Becky's sick at home. I think she's in bed, thermometer in her mouth.
I certainly hope she's taking care of herself. I mean, I would hope there are people there to take care of her.
She probably has a whole team.
Deservedly so.
And Bailey trying to fight back into this. Lyra, I should say Ivy. Now Becky's got me all messed up.
Oh, there you go. Blaming Becky again for everything. All your shortcomings, Cole. Blame Becky Lynch.
Oh! And Ivy again in control.